Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys had a great weekend. JJ, what's happening? I had a pretty decent weekend, I have to say. Spent time with the family, and I was working on um, the the material that I'm putting together. So I had a weekend, I have to say though. A decent weekend. So I spent a lot of time on the material. I like COTY today as a bounce. If you look at here, we have a double bottom formation with a doji all the way down here with a round bottom on COTY. Okay, so I like this formation here for a possible long. I've been watching this one since this last week, that last Friday. Been watching that one, and this is the reason why I have it here. Notice that it was picking up a little bit of steam on the pre-market hours. So when this candle that is here as of right now was not even there. So this is today's action here that we're having. Let me see if I can. You see there, it's that's what happens when I choose the data. If that data was not there, we wouldn't have this here today. So anyway, I'm watching that and a couple other names, including GPS gapping into resistance at 876 about a minute to go. GPS gap and overall market gapping up today. Watching Tilray, Cody, GPS, BBBY, Key, airliners, LB, and a few others like OXY. All right. UPS with a doji 876. A lot of indecision right there in the first candle. Hold out resistance on GPS at $9 right here, holding 10,000 share seller at 905, 906, and they're having a little bit of a reversal. on GPS. Market dropping. Watching the spider coming down. BBBY pulling back. JetBlue going higher, BBBY coming down. VWAP 892 on Gap, GPS. Trent getting tired. Pull back on GPS. $15-minute topping count on GPS on the 15 minutes. Not gonna chase it now. There's a little bit of indecision here. Tilray coming down hard. JetBlue indecision candle. A83, A84. $892. View app 892 on GPS. $883, $884. Watch on GPS. I'll be looking like we're printing a star formation. Star formation on the 5. Bear flag pattern on 880, 888. But 883 though is key level. GPS slowing down around here. Prior low right here, A81, slowing down. Market is still plunging. There goes GPS. I missed that entry under A81. I was looking away. Retest of the daily. A76. I don't want to chase it now though. MTC dropping. I'll be coming down. GPS, Gravestone Doji, 1 minute time frame, 875. Slowing down a little bit. The blue topping candle. XY bear flag panel, 1 minute time frame. Okay. Checked out a BBBY for shares to short that reversal and unavailable. Watching JetBlue here though, because JetBlue is view up 1002, getting that resistance at 1003. 1014, 1014, 1014. A lot of 1014s on. Man, I hate it. They just made a change in TC2000, and I don't like something they did in regards to a couple of easy ways to do some trend lines. I got no shares to short on BBBY. So watching JetBlue at 1014. There's resistance here. With a VWAP under the 1002 VWAP. $10.08. Market printing a green candle. Market printing a green candle. $10.14 watching JetBlue. A lot of sellers going in at 10.12, 10.08, 10.05. Watching 10.02 VWAP. Sellers went in 14,000 shares. Seller at 10.14. Still 5,000. 4,000, 8,000, 9,000 right here, 10.12, 10.13. Watching how that 10.14 plays out. BBY reversal. Tilray reversal, ANF. Testing that 10.14, 10.14, watching the high 10.13, 10.13 on the daily on JetBlue, $10.13 prior high on the daily. Possible reversal here. Looking like we might end up having that little reversal though. We have a crossover on the trend lines. On the moving averages on the 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame. View app crossover moving averages 10.04. View app 50 simple moving average and 100 simple moving average at 10.04. Possible reversal at 10.10. On JetBlue. Got high lows and on the 5 minute time frame, printing a small pennant formation with a resistance at $10.14 on JetBlue. JBlue broke out there. See a little bit of indecision here this morning. Kind of sitting on my hands now until I see a move that it's kind of clear and decent. Because of right now, there's kind of a little bit of indecision in the market though. So on top of that 10.13 of JetBlue, there's $10.38. JetBlue broke out of that resistance at 10.14. JetBlue broke that 10.14 resistance. 10.38 was the next leg, or is the next leg on the daily. I'm watching GPS as well. Doji on the 5-minute time frame. JetBlue $10.38 on the daily. That's the next level though that we had on that resistance. Watching GPS, a lot of indecision. This market's a little crazy today. You go with a doji on that top on JetBlue. So a little bit of indecision around 895, 896 on GPS. Parallel 894 on GPS. Indecision here on this range with a doji on the 5. That 895 has been tapped many times. So a level of consolidation here around this area, holding tight around 896, 895. With a high of this doji here at 903. A little bit of a wall of sellers at $9 on GPS. So indecision here. Low the prior 5-minute candle, 894. Bit stagnant at 896. It's been the area that they've been holding on 895, 896. Came up to 9, hit that resistance again on the whole dollar, and now it's kind of like back and forth. If it gets that sore, we might be able to see a little bit of a flush down towards the VWAP, and then under the VWAP, right back down to the prior daily level at 876. But not 895 has to be taken out for that. There's a little bit of indecision in the market today, to be honest. Kind of weird price action, but it's kind of summertime trading, almost like, so it's kind of like the normal type of thing that we will probably see over the next couple of months. It's a little bit about the market trying to pricing all of this vaccines, and if the states are going to reopen or not, or how everything's going to move and all that kind of stuff. So we got to price all of that kind of stuff in. See what the GPS is trying to do here. It's trying to hold up, but see how much it's going to hold here. It's flagging the 5. See if we're gonna reverse here under 895, because that was the level that it was holding prior to that consolidation. But every time it gets to be pushed down right there, it holds through. So right now the market, it's again a little bit irrelevant in regards to this price action that we're having today, this morning. See, we have about another 30 seconds to go on that 5-minute candle here through this consolidation on GPS, which is just going sideways here. Not a real trend up or down. It's just kind of trying to hold through. I'm reading the tape here, trying to see if we're gonna go. But really, they really holding it tight though. 896 and 895 has been the levels that they've been holding. So if this people that it's holding that area there, they get taken out, we might end up flushing through 870 area, that area down there. We saw some prints on the 895 for a second there. It went right to 896 right away. They're really holding it right there though. They're really holding it right there. We just closed on the prior 5-minute candle here. Let's see, you see it's making this waves here, making this type of formation. Holding that 895. 895 being slapped many times around here now. Holding that support on 895, but if it gets really absorbed there and we start to print some 894s, it's gonna go. There you go. Finally moved. The 100 simple moving average is sitting at 875, and 888 we have the 50 simple moving average. 888, 50 simple moving average. Reversal on the 15 right here. Going down. $883, $884 being stopped right here. Pushing down.
880 being slab. We're gonna see some 870 something on the prints here. Pretty decent reversal. I took the reversal and I cover here. I want to take a screenshot. I wanted to cover through weakness towards the 100 simple moving average on the 5 minutes. I mean on the 1 minute, before we get any type of bounce. So I cover there 875. I made a quick 70 some dollars on that little move. We got a lot of indecision in this area here. It's holding. Made $70 on that move there. $70 on the move. Bouncing right there. Again, I wanted to cover on the weakness there before we got any type of bounce. Flag might be seeing the move here again towards the 100 simple moving average, and even lower than that probably. My whole market is going down now. This flush is probably going to work out very well. Oh, look at that. Look at that reversal there. See, I did the right thing there. I wanted to cover while we were flushing down. I'm not trying to, stay there forever. I uploaded a picture on Discord about the flush, and then I realized I didn't cover the account number. Although I don't think anybody will try to do something, whatever, with the account, right? But at the same time, that's kind of like a personal thing. Nobody needs to see an account number or nothing like that. So, I
just delete it, and now I'm putting it up again without the account number. Let me see if the account number was taken out. Yeah, I deleted the account number there. Good stuff. All right. Probably gonna end up having a reversal here. 870, 892 area down again towards the low at 876. But the price action is being a little bit weird today, so okay, there comes that reversal again. Close to the 896 whole dollar area, $9. Again, I don't want to get into it now. And this okay, OXY. It's moving kind of decent though. I don't want to try to catch any falling knives or nothing like that. And for the most part, we've seen the market today kind of moving up, not sort of great way. So I'm kind of, you know, taking it as it comes, kind of easy, not trying to force it in or nothing like that. Thank you, Sean. Wait. Guys, give me a second here. Hey, stop it. Oh my god. I feel so happy about the fact that I stepped out of GPS when I had to. Because really, that was the best idea that I could have made, or the best decision at that moment. Look at how this. Thank you.
when this I stepped in around these candles and I held. As a matter of fact, let me just tell you. Let me go back to the trade exactly and the execution to tell you that the candle was at $9.53 with 8 seconds at 8.95. So GPS 895 953 953. What time was this candle? Okay, 953. This one here, 952. Okay, so it was this candle here, 953. Let me just okay. This one here, 953. Yeah, 953. The low 897. The execution there with 8 seconds, 953 with 8 seconds. And 895, we had a 897 low. It's kind of weird. So this one here, 854. Well, the timing on this execution is kind of weird here. Anyway, I got in at 895 with 500 shares, 853 in the morning with 8 seconds. So according to the time here on TC2000, it was this candle here, but this candle actually closed at 953, so it started rolling from 953 to 954. So it was inside of this candle because it was 8 seconds after the 953 candle closed. So this one was actually the low 895. So that's true. So that's here, this candle that I got in. I had to hold throughout all of this thing. Now, I didn't get out because I was looking at the doji here, although it was a doji now showing us a hanging man, but it was right here at 903 and 905 here, the 1 minute time frame. The high of this candle, red candle here, 905. You see the trend line here. So I was holding, giving it 10 cents risk for it to go down to the 890, 876 because of the flag that we were having. And I saw this range with this long candle here. So I figured, look at the low of the candle here, 894. So I figured if we can take this down, we have a decent range here to take at least 20 cents, right? I didn't take the whole 20 cents because obviously it didn't get there. But it was a decent move. It was a pretty decent move. For that, I'm happy. And it was actually a good idea because I stepped out on the way down when it was coming towards the 100, and I saw this coming down to the 876, but I noticed that it was holding around 881, 882, 884, held for a couple of seconds there, holding really tight, and started to flag. So I was like, before this thing starts to go sideways and then just bounce right off, let me just take what I have here and just bounce, right? So I hit a market order right there. Again, when the prices are holding in a second or in the same spot, if you hit a market order, you're not gonna get no slippage. You're not gonna get the price is not gonna let you off because you're gonna put in a limit order to get filled, and the price is gonna go all the way down to another price or another thing. You're not gonna feel that because obviously you're not gonna have no slippage or market order anyway. But when prices are doing that, I like to do that, get filled on the move, right? And when it's moving on my direction, so I slapped the market order right there, step out, quick $70, which was a pretty decent decision, pretty decent move, the best decision that I made because again I wanted to cover on weakness, not on strength. So it worked out pretty well right there for me.
And since the price action as of right now, it's a little bit weird. I'm just kind of like sitting on my hands right now, not trying to be a superhero here because I don't really see anything happening that might actually do something nice for me. I will try to get a bounce on something that actually flushes, but there's no flush now. Market is really going sideways though. See. God, a little bit slow here. It is what it is.
Indeed, spider is dropping. Spider is dropping. Okay, GPS coming back after that. Hanging man on the 5-minute time frame. Kind of 10-cent move from the top. 902. Bear flag pattern on the 1. But again, price action isn't the best. So this is the type of moves that, I don't know, I will definitely be mindful of the fact that today's market isn't the best. That we are having some kind of weird price action. It doesn't really give us a lot of stuff. Watching how LB and OXY. LB pretty decent reversal here after this doji top here, 1622. Closed in 1618, 1606. You know, just 10 cents is really not the best moves though. Like we're not really having A lot of follow through moves here. Today is really tricky. It's really tricky though. Not the best price action though so far. Still green is good. GPS as of right now, can I say, it's coming down now. It seems like it's getting a little bit of resistance in the same area on the 50 simple moving average on the 1 minute. As you can see here, same thing happened with this bear flag pattern on the 1 minute time frame right here, right? So it seems like it's getting that little bit of resistance around the same area. Well, we printed the bear flag pattern to come down. We might end up having a retest of this, or not retest, but coming down to test the 100. But as of right now, the price action is so, I don't want to say really bad, but it's just sideways, like flatlining pretty much. And there's a lot of whipsaw though that it would really be convenient to be in the market as of right now. I wouldn't, I would most definitely try to avoid things that be open in the market, trying to be like a superhero, trying to take any kind of trades to any direction as of right now is really not clear. I was able to clean up or clean that trade. So let me see, just to make sure that I got 14-cent move on 500 shares. Just, it's really okay. It's not bad at all, and I'm not complaining about that. Just as of right now, getting close to 11 o'clock in the morning, the first hour, 15 minutes hasn't been really a great market activities, right? Same thing happened last week coming into the long weekend. It wasn't the best price action though. It was not the best price action. You can see the spider dropping here. After this consolidation, all of this whipsaw, we can see the spider here coming down after that crossover on the view app and the 50 on spider though. It's a spider S&P 500 ETF.
I like tracking the overall market, watching the spider. You can also watch the diamond, or you can watch the triple Qs. So, but again, I like to keep an eye more than anything else on the spider. Is what I use to track the overall market sentiment is a S&P 500 ETF. Oh my goodness. What a day though. Look at Tilray, for example. Let's just look at stocks that have been trending in a decent way in the last couple of weeks. Look at this thing. Look at this mess. Tilray, not doing much. SRNE, Sorrento. Look at this mess, right? CGC, Canopy Growth, not doing much. All this marijuana stuff. MNJ, what? NMNMJ. What's a marijuana stock? MN medical marijuana. MJNA. Yeah, I was wrong. So marijuana stocks and all of this weed and biotechs and all of this kind of stuff is not moving too well, right? Trip, I didn't expect to see this, especially after this doji on the daily. It's going kind of higher in a not great way. Cody, COTY, because of the daily, we got a round bottom formation. I thought that we were going to go a little higher, print a little bit of a better numbers here. Again, not the best price action today. Even on OXY and TALO, our WPX, Apache. See this, all of this stuff. It's just not. Let's see X. Let's look at X. United States Steel. I was watching a U.S. steel company or a steel company, MAXR. You know, these are names that I've been watching since last week though. Like, look at the range here on inside of this channel today. I don't see, you know, the moves happening though. You know, I really don't see a lot of stuff happening though. Aluminum. ARNC dropping. Why is it dropping here? And ARNC, OPK. I can't do that one. OPK dropping 2.
GLUU, FSM, silver, CLVS, CLVS has a decent range though on the daily, on the downside. Still pretty decent range there. Sorry. Okay, so RNC. Oh, I already have a RNC on the daily. Yeah, it's right there. I see it. Hold up. We're top $15. He went up to 1578 today. Got a high of 15. Got into that gap and came down again. Topping candle on the daily though. Wow, this is crazy. FSCT. FSCT. Also another one that I'm watching on the daily. Look at this gap that we have in here. This is the reason why I'm watching it. High 2470. Coming to 45 here. And it's just kind of like, oh God, what in the world's going on here? Really slow day today though. Yeah, market is really cooling off today. Guys, I'm gonna take a step back and I'm gonna get some breakfast. Get up a little early. The sideways price action here. I'm not doing pretty much nothing. I'm gonna stand up from this chair and gonna get me a little bit of cereal or something like that. So I'll keep the conversation rolling on Discord. I will see you guys in a little while. Hoping that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see what a little bit later the price action is gonna be like, but as of right now, it doesn't look like it's gonna be, nothing extraordinary or anything that we can do as of right now. So better to be sitting on our hands, not to be a superhero. Try to not be crazy, doing crazy stuff. And so, anyway, I'll see you guys in a little while, and take care. Happy trading.